and say, I want to meet with you. What are you up to? That sort of thing. And you hook up. And that's it. It's gone. Same thing with the women. The women out there too are just completely not in that feminine energy. Women are guarded. They're becoming very like, yes, we're going to go out there and be like men. If I want a man, I'm just going to pick him and have him. You're not going to have any meaningful relationship that way. A lot of people are used to just the toxic cycle. There's a toxic cycle that people have entered into. So relationships that are peaceful are now boring. Relationships that are, people don't know what a true relationship is and how to get value from it. And everyone is guarded. I'm not going to let my guard down. No one is believing in love anymore. Marriage is a sham. Marriage is not giving what is meant to give. So the whole thing is just on both sides. But I would say that just concentrate on bettering yourself, concentrate on evolving, concentrate on love. God is love. So we must believe in love, and we must believe that there's a way somehow in the midst of this that you'll find your person. So that's it for today. There's a way somehow.
Whose story is this? Ndukwa, is this a message for us to find you a boyfriend?
Nelly, Shadi goes. Nelly, what do you think? I mean, from everything she said.
She's talking rubbish. She's talking rubbish.
Okay.
I
We're
have no
listening.
idea what she's talking about.
Oh wait, quick shout out. Educate, thank you for showing up for me on Monday. I've already done shout out earlier, but now that I see that you have joined the live, thank you. I appreciate you, my helper. Like I said, helper in the sense of help. Oh, people should not think something else.
Can you take your personal business
But thank
into
you,
your
thank
personal
you
contacts?
for helping me fix my tire. Thank
So
you.
you say it's come out clean now. Why are you talking in innuendos? And you don't want us to draw conclusions.
You came late to the party. I had a flat on Monday and my friend showed up. That's all, my G.
You should have said that, because the way you started it, it was like you were continuing from this conversation this girl was saying. When you said someone.
No. Oh, my friend helped me with my tire. I had a flat on Monday and he showed up.
But no,
When you use
friends, but can't friends
See,
help you?
But when you see, the word friend can be used contextually and it will mean different meanings. So you have to be more, you should put clarity.
Okay, so why did you say she's saying nonsense? Because I can see another person on the chat saying, I agree, she's talking rubbish. Why is she talking rubbish, Nelly?
To start with, I think she's reflecting her personal problem in this conversation. She's bringing forward, I don't know what her life story is, but what she's saying does not reflect the generality of what's happening out there. It's not a reflection of what is happening out there. So if she has a personal story she wants us to discuss or pity her, we are here to pity her. But for her to say, wait, if she want me to pity her, we'll go pity her. That one not they hard.
No.
Should you ask me a question? Won't you let
okay,
me answer?
sorry, cut.
So for her to come out and say the dating market these days, and she started, when somebody starts a conversation and throw in the religious angle to it, I know it's a personal problem. She's talking nonsense. It is not true that there is low energy men or women out there. If her reality is what she has explained, I will understand. But out there, it's a different time, it's a different world. People date differently and they get value and meaning out of it if both of them are serious. The problem is, I think, people don't have such conversations at the beginning. People just make a lot of assumptions, and at the end of the day, they waste each other's time. But if you meet somebody, I'm talking about adults now. If you meet somebody and both of you have a set goal, see, it may work, it may not work, but let us try. When you have that conversation, that's the foundation. You put in what you can into it. So if two of you are not at parity, then it's not working. But to just use one brush to make a general painting to say low energy men, low energy women, she should DM us, let us know what our real problem is so we can discuss it.
So that's all you got from this conversation. Low energy mellow. I want to take us back to 10, 15, 20 years ago when, we were, we loved and we truly loved.
We still love now. It's a different time. I don't like that comment. We still love
Wait.
now. In fact, see. In fact, now people love more.
Yep.
I can tell you that people love more because the world has changed. There are different perception about a lot of things. I don't know why you people want to live in the past. You keep going back to the past. Are we in the past?
I find that people who go back to the past is because they don't have what they're looking for in the present.
Especially
Where are you going to 10 years ago for?
Especially people who have flat tires and look for men to fix it for them.
I honestly don't agree with you, Nelly, that people love more nowadays. I think that from what she clearly defined, right, that nowadays it is very symbolic of today, where it's either you're just having sex and there's nothing really meaningful from a relationship.
We can reports and statistics to support that white claim.
Wait, Nelly, wait.
Carry their personal problem and just throw it on us. That's my point.
See, we're having a conversation. So again, it's easier for people to have friends with benefits, right? Than actually be in a committed relationship.
It was worse in the day. Back in the days, it was worse.
It was worse back in the day. They used to
have social media now.
Exactly. They used to cover it a lot. I remember growing up. I remember seeing it a lot.
Then let's not even go there. Except you have forgotten your childhood memories. Or you, anyway, you are always caged in the house, so you don't know what's going on in the streets. It was worse in the days, back in the days. What are you talking about? It's social media that has brought everything to the fore now. That's just the difference. People speak about it now.
I feel like a lot of, because this is something I always used to hear, especially abroad. There are no men. But every time whenever I was single in Canada and I went online and I went on the dating apps, I always used to find quality men.
They will eat you like Indomie now. They're everywhere.
No. Forget anything. Quality men. I'm not talking about men who are just sex. Quality men. Problem is, most people, and I'm talking from a female perspective, because that's the only perspective I know. Most women they're not honest about what they really want. Most women just say, when I go online, I want to make sure that I'm looking for a husband, and I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for. If you really, really ask them, they are cold at night. They're looking for who's going to warm their body, but they can't say it. They don't want to say it. They say, I'm loose. If I say that I'm looking for somebody to have sex with, I'm loose. Auntie, if that's what you're looking for, be honest about what you're looking for. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some people who say
people to also carry their personal problems for them, because some people that their measurement of commitment
that's another need.
Spend your money.
That's another need. Some people, they're broke. They're looking for who's going to support them financially. Some people are looking for who to just talk to. Someone who I can speak to every day in the house. You have to be honest to yourself about what you really, really want. Maybe ultimately you might want a long-term relationship. But on the short term, when you meet someone online, when you meet someone on a dating app, you have to first think short term. Because as much as we want to believe, nobody's going online to say, I'm looking for my wife on Tinder. I'm looking for my wife on Bumble. No. It can happen. The person I'm with right now, we met on 2 dating apps in this same Toronto. I landed in Toronto September 1st. I can never forget, 2023. I met him. I met him, I think it was 2 weeks after. If you ask the same Dupe now, I don't know whether she wants a man to break into her house and look for her.
So that's the thing. Wait. So see now, what you want, perspectives is different. You're okay with short term. You're okay with dating apps. Not everybody's okay with a dating app. Not everybody wants to be on a dating app. No, it's not. No, don't say that, Shade. There are people who still. No, that's not true. There are still people who meet people traditionally. It doesn't all have to end on a dating app that feels like a revolving door. It feels like Oja Eko, where you get on, you get off, you get on, you get off. Not everybody likes that. Not everybody wants that. There are people who still want to meet people traditionally, and there are people who do meet people traditionally. And that, wait, let me finish. And again, there's nothing wrong with a woman or a man saying, you know what, whoever I want to be with now, I want it to be long term. I want it to happen. I want marriage. I want kids. I want a family. There's nothing wrong in that. So, I mean, yes, some people can think short term is what they want at that point in time, while some people too want it long term. It's not wrong. It's just different perspectives at this point.
You missed what I said.
Just like, okay, Shadi, go ahead.
You missed what I said. I'm not saying that I'm not thinking long term, for instance. No, I'm saying it's unrealistic to meet someone and put on them a long term.
Shade, no, I don't agree with you. If you meet someone and you are happy both with short term, that's fine.
Let me land. Let me explain what I mean. Let me explain what I mean. It's unrealistic to put a long-term goal on someone you've just met. You don't know them enough to put a long-term goal that you have. Let me explain why. It's like, for instance, running a business, and you say to yourself, I want a goal of $1,000 per week. You're not going to put that $1,000 on one client. One client is not going to give you $1,000. So you saying to yourself, I'm going to price my goods at $1,000 because my goal is $1,000. It's unrealistic. Now, that goal is your personal goal. How is it now that you are putting it on the person that you are meeting for the first time? It's not realistic how people are dating with the mindset. Now, when I was single and looking for a relationship, because I like being in relationships. I've been married before, but I actually like being in relationships. But I knew that what I wanted at that time was not to find a husband. No, I was looking for someone who I could have fun with. If it goes long term, then that's fine. On my dating profile, when I was on the streets, I put on my profile, I'm here for a good time, not necessarily a long time. A lot of people would think that, oh, that means that I'm looking for short-term sex. That wasn't what I meant. What I meant was, I'm not looking for someone who can be a husband. I'm looking for someone who can be a friend today. Today, I want to look for someone who can be a friend. And that person eventually can turn into whatever. But today, I'm not looking for a husband today. I'm looking for someone who I can actually have fun with.
And that's fine, because we can both agree that you've walked down the aisle before and you're divorced. So if you were not looking momentarily for somebody to marry, it's justified. You can't say to somebody who, like this girl, never been married, never had kids, and you're saying she should not have the intention of a long-term goal. She should start short-term.
Dupa, you're still missing the point, in my opinion. But this is, I hear what you say. But this is what I think Shadi is trying to say. Maybe I have a better way of putting it. You see, anybody can build castles in the air. They can decide what they want, right? They can make any proposition. I want to get married. I'm going to this dating app to meet my husband. In fact, some will say, I'm looking for my better half. I'm looking for my husband. A message to the world. You see how that backfires is that doesn't even allow the girl the time, patience, and the mental acuity to understand the person they just met, because they have a goal. They have something they want to achieve. Husband. And that is why, being a lawyer myself, I've done a lot of divorce cases. I've lost counts. People see red flags. So when I'm doing the divorce case, I'm like, didn't you see all this? He said, I didn't know. No, you closed your eyes because you were chasing husband, but you were not chasing a partner or a friend. So there's nothing wrong in trying to say, I want to date, but eventually I want this person to be my husband. I want to meet a partner, but that is not your first foot forward.
It can't be.
Because and again, if you're dating an adult,
thank you.
You will see the red flag and run away.
Sorry. someone in the someone has mentioned in the comment section, personal preferences are different from religious beliefs. Religion and personal preferences aren't always the same all the time.